This is Dennis from Accurate. When we take care of your vehicle, we look to provide a safe and comfortable ride. That's certainly going to involve the tires. It's certainly going to involve the suspension of your vehicle. You know, when you consider a tire, there's really a very small portion of that tire that's on the roadway when you travel. We want to make sure that it rides well, but we also want to make sure that it stops you in an appropriate distance. One of the pieces of your vehicle that helps you to stop is a shock absorber. The purpose of the shock is to keep this tire on the road so that when you go to stop, you've got good road contact. A shock is simply a tube with hydraulic fluid in it. It's got a meter plate in it so that it goes down and up at a varying rate, so that when you go through one of those bumps on the road, that as the vehicle compresses, it comes back up and stops rather than continues to bounce. If you take that shock and put a spring around it, you end up with what you call a strut in your vehicle. When you talk about stopping distance is very important. It might be a deer that jumps out ahead of you on a country road. It might also be a child that jumps out ahead of you as they're playing in the city streets. You certainly want to be able to stop soon enough so that there's no impact either with that child or with the car that stops quickly ahead of you. That's why your shocks are so important. Keeping your shocks in good shape, make sure that you can stop at an appropriate distance. Shocks are worn out when the fluid begins to leak out. The fluid begins to leak down the tube. Sometimes one of the ways to check your shocks is that after you've been driving for a while, you simply reach in and grab hold of the tube and to see if it's hot. The word is, if the tube is hot, the shocks are shot. So as you go forward, looking to the winter now, as we anticipate slippery roads and the need to stop appropriately, you may want to check the condition of your shocks. The manufacturer recommends shocks to be replaced at 50,000 mile intervals. That may vary from vehicle to vehicle, but certainly is something worth checking out. So if you have a chance, stop by. We'll help you check out your shocks and make sure those tires can stop you in an appropriate amount of time. Hi, this is Dennis, and that's what's happening at Accurate today.